Hello everyone. Today I want to make a Spiderman wreath. I will be using a well-loved wreath and I will show you that in a moment. First of all, let me show you this. This is a Spiderman shopping bag that I picked up at Dollar Tree. And I love the label too. I'm going to keep that. I just need to figure out how I'm going to adhere this to the wreath. But it is quite a large size, so let me see. It is 12 inches across and 14 inches in the length. So I have that one. I also found from my supply box some ribbons. This is last season's Christmas ribbon. Look at this. It's a red mesh Chanel ribbon. Very pretty, right? I love the color. I also found this one. This is, I think it doesn't say, but it is a sheer fabric. Isn't that pretty? I love this ribbon. It's nice and blue. No, I couldn't decide between the blues, so I'm going to go ahead and use the light blue, and I found a darker blue one. Look. And then this is a grosgrain ribbon, and it is 1.5 inches wide. And then the blue one is 2.5, and the red is also 2.5. I think the combination of the three ribbons, it's going to work out really well. Here is my well-loved wreath. This is a silver deco mesh wreath that I put together for my Patriotic event. Now, it has this blue mesh going through, but I'm going to take this off. So this wreath is on a wire frame that is 16 inches. So if you want to put one together yourself, you can do that. I will add the link to when I assemble my Patriotic wreath, so you can follow the pattern off that video. I have all the blue mesh taken off, so this is what I have left. I love this mesh. See, it's silver with metallic strings going through. I like it. It's almost like a holographic pattern in the silver. Very nice. I'm going to put this aside now and work on my centerpiece. I need to take off my label. And let's see. I was thinking about putting this on a round piece of wood, but I don't have anything round. Well, I do, but they're too small. So I really need a large piece. So the next thing I was thinking of using is a charger. And I have this charger, look at this. So this might work. I don't know, we'll see. Let me finish taking my bag apart. What I need to do is cut this in half. I only need one cover off my bag. We cut this all the way around. And if I forgot to mention, my Spiderman bag came from Dollar Tree. So here we go. Now, let's see, where's my charger? So if I take this, oops, wait, hold on. I need to cut that handle off. I don't need that. So if I put it on here, well, I mean, it's going to stick out a little bit here, but that's not going to matter. What I need to show in my wreath is the head, you know, the top of his head. So I will see at the very tip here. I don't want it to fall off, so it is sewn right through his head. I wonder if I can take the bottom thread out. I know it's going to leave a stitch pattern through his head, but it can't be avoided. Just cut all this off. And then I'm going to pull this thread up. Well, I'm going to try anyways. So this way I can catch the bag on the charger. I probably should have plugged in my copy, but let's see. So you see how it folds right there? I can catch that on the charger. There we go. See, like this. And then, if you want, you can cut the bag large enough to catch on the sides too. Let me grab the other bag because I have a wider fabric on this one. So you can catch it like this, right? And then, yeah, I think that would be better. But the only thing is, I didn't catch it. The cashier folded my bag. So it has that crease right in there. So I don't want to use this one. So I will stay with this one. It doesn't show as much on this one. So I will just glue it down as best I can. I mean, it's not going to show because all of this is going to be behind in this. I just want to make sure that it catches on top here, like that. See, I can glue it on the side here, and then I have a bit of a fabric down here. I can catch that on the bottom. I'm going to flip this over and glue down my bag. I'm just going to run some glue up here and catch the bag there, and then down here also. Okay, that's pretty good. And then maybe I'll put some here. Not too much, just so it holds uh, my bag down. And I'm putting it on the strip of fabric here. Don't put it on the outside of the bag. It might melt the, that plastic there. I don't know. But just to avoid it. There we go. Look. That's all I needed to do. Now I need to uh, add some Chanel stem. I think that I will put some here. This is just so I can attach my wonderful new centerpiece to the Wreath form itself. So there's that side, and then one on this side. So I'm just going to hold these up to make sure my glue sets. I'm going to pull this label off too. I don't know, that white on the dark charger is, I don't know, it's too much. Not that you're going to see it anyways, right? So, okay, that's pretty good. If you like, you can put a Chanel stem up here and down here also, but I think this is good enough. I grabbed my wreath. I want to add in my Spider-Man now. So here we go. Now from here, that you have options. You can put it behind your wreath like this. See? That's kind of nice, right? But I want mine, my Spider-Man to be on this side. It's going to be a challenge to do it this way because of the way the picture is on the bag. I want to be able to see the webbing on here. See, if I put it behind the mesh, I won't be able to see it. So I'm not too concerned about the charger showing right here right now. Now, the same thing with the corners because I'm going to disguise that. So see, now it's on the outside. I think this is good right here, and then I'm going to flip this over and tie my charger to my frame here. Just kind of test it so you have like equal tension on both sides. Okay. There we go, look. I just need to adjust my mesh around the bag. A little tricky, but it can be done. Just kind of like tuck in the corners maybe. And then up on this corner also. I still want to see the poofs on my mesh. I don't want it to disappear. Okay, there we go. So even if these stick up right here, like I said, I'm going to disguise that. As long as I can see him shooting the web out of his hand here, I think that'll be good. I think I will tack this right here. I think my wreath is ready now. I refluffed my poofs. I moved some if I had to. So like in areas where the poofs were squished down, I moved the poof from row 4 out to row 2. So I was able to keep the poofs around, and I tucked in all the corners into the poofs here. See there, like this. So it looks really good. I like it. I can see Spider-Man's head. I may need to fix this one right here. You know, it's kind of drooping on his head, so I just need to tuck this over just a tiny bit. Not that it helped, but okay. I think I need to fiddle with that one a minute. Maybe if I can, I'm going to run the Chanel through the ribbon itself of the poof and pull it up. Yeah, make the Chanel work for you. And pull it off. And let's see, I need to catch it up here somewhere. Where are the, here we go. Twist that Chanel up here. There we go, look, now it's off his head. It's pretty good, look, I'm able to tuck it in under on the sides there. So that may be something you want to do if you want to keep the whole rectangle of your bag. Now that I have everything situated where I want, I'm going to put my wreath aside and work on the ribbons. It is time to add in the ribbons. I trimmed all my ribbons down to 10 inches. So on my ribbons, I only have one roll of the red ones, but it has 18 feet on there, so that was plenty. On the light blue one, I have one roll and it has 30 feet on there, so that's plenty. And then on the small one, the dark blue one, I have 12 feet of the dark ribbon, and then I had an extra roll of just I don't know, maybe 3 feet, so I used up the spare roll, and then I have all this still left. Now, I was also thinking about maybe adding in some Chanel stems, because look, it's got that light blue. So if I take this and then tuck that Chanel stem on top, it might look really good. I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna bunch it right in the center and then tuck this in. I think I will start at the top and work my way around. Maybe not. I think I will take the Chanel stem and secure that on the rim, on the wire frame. I want to see how this looks. Let's see. I'm just going to catch it here. Give this a twist. And then take my ribbon bundle. Find the center and then catch it on the blue Chanel. There we go. And then I can bend that blue Chanel. It works good. Okay. I'm not sure exactly where I want my ribbons to fall yet. So what I'll do is just go across from where the other one is. I think that would be the way to go. So I decided to add in my Chanel stem first. That way it's a lot quicker for me to add in my bouquets. I have added in my ribbons. So I have 16 bundles. So I have one on like the inner row, somewhat the inner row, and then I have another row on the outside. So it kind of like zigzags all the way around my wreath. And then I just need to fluff my bows. I'm just, bending them back out so
it has some sort of shape and it's just not sticking up in the air. So, like this. Go all the way around your wreath and adjust your bows. I like this mesh ribbon. It almost looks like a web, right? So another thing you can do with this wreath is add some spider webs. How fun that would be. I think this is pretty good. I have a bit of red and blue all the way around my wreath. I like it. And I just need to curl all my blue Chanel stems. I'm very happy with how my new Spider-Man wreath looks. Really, really good. I'm happy with it. I'm glad I decided to make a Spider-Man wreath. Now I need to go hang this up so I can show you. Here is my new Spider-Man wreath. Look at that. It turned out fantastic. I'm glad I have that silver mesh and then accented with the red and the two-tone blue ribbons. Look at that. It turned out fantastic. I'm quite happy with it. You can see all of Spider-Man and you can see his webbing. Isn't that fantastic? Look at that. Nice. And then here's all the ribbon. Nice. I'm happy with it. I hope that you like my new Spider-Man wreath and that you make one for yourself. You know, just in time for the Spider-Man movie, right? The new Spider-Man 2026 movie. So put one on your door, go watch the movie, come home, and you got Spider-Man on your door. Isn't that fantastic? I love the way it turned out. I'm happy with it. Thank you for stopping by. I will see you next time.